just grumpy because I'm so sick. But like we had talked about, it's good to stop every hour or so. So I guess I'm getting my leg stretches in.
Yeah. Well, are you able to keep up with the deployments?
Working on it. As far as I can tell, I'm gonna have to stop and get more somewhere up here, but there's lots of tiny towns now, so there's probably at least gas stations. Although the last one I drove by looked like it was a gas station that was open, but as I got closer, I could see their gas price was $1.36 a gallon. So I don't know when they were last open, but I guess I could look it up.
That was some time ago.
Yeah, but the fact that it had an ATM sign, so that's telling. And then it really didn't look like it was in very poor shape. So that really dates some of these other ones that really look there's no way to save the structure.
Wow.
So yeah, just puffy clouds and good weather. It's 80 degrees. I stopped at a river campsite that only had about 2 fire rings, and I thought this is really a great place to stay on this tiny road, and but it was only about 3 o'clock, so not for the first time. I thought I may regret leaving this campsite, but I don't want to lose 5 hours of driving time.
Right.
So I think I was just using the wrong search terms, and because I would search campgrounds and you get RV stuff and just not what I'm looking for. And then you search state parks and you get all this stuff that some of it's state park, some of it's not, and then very little of it's actual camping. So yeah, that and not having a signal sometimes still means that it was tough to find anything.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Northeast Des Moines Road.
Anything that I could get to before dark. And this is going to be touch and go, but it looks like it's worth it up here on the river.
Take the next right onto Northeast Des Moines Road.
What?
How much longer does if your Google Maps say? Does your directions say you've got?
It's pretty worthless for that because I'm on
Continue
dirt
on
roads.
Northeast Des Moines Road for half a mile.
I'm on dirt roads, and the only other option is a huge, busy 5-lane Kansas City to Chicago road. So I found the old, I think it's US 36. I found the old US 36 for about 30 minutes, and then it just changed, and I don't know where it went. It crossed back onto this giant road and became something else. So now it's sent me back down here to this damn giant road again. Got to turn around again. Hold on. Even without the vibration, it's just miserable driving in that traffic at 80 miles an hour. All right.
Are you there?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, I thought I lost you for a minute.
It does that. I talked to Dad earlier. He said he was maybe gonna. He said he had a place to stay in Gatlinburg, so he'd maybe go watch the sunset at Klingman's Dome or something, and then go to the hotel, I guess.
Well, he called me a little while ago and said that it rained cats and dogs all the way up the mountain.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Well, I guess that
it
changes
rained
the sunset
down the
thing.
mountain. And he said it's thundered and lightning so much fear that he wasn't getting out of the truck.
Wow.
And yeah, he said that he pulled over several times to let people go by him because the downpour was so heavy.
Wow.
So he was
Well,
going
that's
to hang
saying
around up
something.
there for a few minutes to see it blow away. And then he was going to give it up and just go on down.
Well, when I talked to him, he was in his extremist right-wing catchphrases. He's got a new one.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I hadn't had time to look up where he got it from, but I'm sure that black fatigue is not his phrase. I'm sure he's heard it from some extremist TikToker or whatever.
Black.
Every time we talk now, I got black fatigue because he saw a black person walking. So he started saying, well, just look at how he's walking. Just look at him walking. I've got black fatigue. Just look at how he's walking.
Wow.
So that was today's, but every time we've talked for several days, the phrase black fatigue keeps coming up.
Oh, Lord.
So, yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that's comical. That's comical.
yeah, what are you going to say about it? But yeah, I'm sure if I do a little bit of Googling, within 5 minutes, I can find out which extremist political feed he's gotten that one from.
Yeah, where'd that come from?
I was kind of relieved, though, to see that in the vast majority of the country, you don't really see that kind of stuff.
In
Yeah,
1,000 feet, turn right onto Northeast State Highway B.
The Pacific Northwest has the masked gunmen on the bridges with their flags and all that, but I haven't seen anything like that anywhere else. Just seemingly happy,
Take the next
normal,
right onto
friendly
Northeast
people.
State Highway B.
Yeah. I thought he left maybe because he was challenged by the sermons and knowing that Pastor Stu.
Continue on Northeast State Highway B for 1 mile.
Hello.
I'm getting where I can almost guess just by looking at the terrain if I'm going to have signal or not. Well, it's this wonderful little rolling hill, not rolling hill even, kind of sharp hills, but they're all small, so you might drop 100 feet on a big one, but most of them are more like 40 feet, but they're real close together.
That reminds me of driving on Old Fountain Road, going toward the shore.
no, they're even closer together than that, and not as tall. Like that would be one of the really big ones if that was around here. But they're all blind and sharp, and luckily not a lot of crossroads, because if there were, it would be a lot more dangerous. Yeah, but I thought, if I won the lottery and I could design a racetrack, then this is where I would do it, because it's just the most elevation change constantly. There's no flat part anywhere.
Wow.
But besides that, it's just gorgeous, gorgeous country. All these huge oak trees in the fields, and I don't know the story with their corn, but the corn in Nebraska started dying and turning brown probably early yesterday, and then by Iowa, all the corn was dead, and now I'm still in corn country, but it's all dead.
Oh gosh. So sad. Even though I'm not a corn person, I mean, I know we gotta have it for the cattle and all that, but the cattle is so debilitating to the land.
Yep.
Things have gotta change.
Yeah, I was passing the aquifer country in Nebraska thinking, as soon as that aquifer underground is gone, they're back to the Dust Bowl. This is not sustainable. I bet you I lost signal now. I don't know if you can hear me, but if you're talking, I can't hear you.
Okay.
I thought I'd try you one more time up here on this hill, but not likely to have it for long. I thought I was back on a paved road, but it was only about a quarter mile paved for some reason.
Wow. Okay. Is the car driving better now?
Well, I'm on gravel, so it's kind of hard to tell. I'm going 40 at 1,500 RPM, so it's about as easy as it can be for the car. So yeah, there's probably still mud somewhere on the wheel, on one wheel at least, to cause vibration, but not as bad as before. But I didn't want to, be on the expressway at 80 miles an hour anyway. So
Right.
if there was some emergency that I had to leave and go back for, then I'd spend more time trying to clean it out. But
Yeah.
as it is, it's just the amount of mud and dirt all on the car is kind of a badge of honor. People notice it.
Yeah. Okay.
Trying to get it to cover up those Washington plates.
Yeah. So you decided to take that more southern route?
Yes. How far? I'm not really sure. I wanted to do Cahokia, but it looks like it's such a huge place that I really don't want to have to carry the weight of all this electronics on my back. It sounds like a recipe for a neck hurt or back hurt or something, and
Yeah.
it just wouldn't be that fun. And since I'm up here, and one of the main goals of all this is to drive and film the leaves. So that was why I was thinking of going further north, because I'm up here, but it's 80 degrees today, and there's no leaves changing. Only the corn has turned brown.
Right.
So yeah, kind of thinking of trying to stay as far north as I can, as long as I can. But when I Googled Ohio leaf season, it said I'm a month early for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I may not really have a choice, and then that all will kind of depend on Vietnam too. I wrote back to say, never mind, I'm on the road, as I've told them so many times, but I think very few other countries can conceive of how huge this country is. I don't have signal. I'm reading your message. I didn't say this, but it seems like they're smart enough to know. I'm reading the message that they send in the morning at night, so everything is delayed by 12 or 18 hours, and it's not because I'm not trying, it's that I'm asleep or they're asleep.
You may have to tell them that,
It's kind of a red flag, but also if it can be delayed, I'm going to try to drag my feet. But anyway, the position at Maito on the Mekong River, the town is, it was founded by the Chinese in the 1600s and was the sort of river mouth trading point for the river.
Okay.
And the other town is a northern suburb of what used to be Saigon. And it looks like Linkou in Taipei, just high rises, endless new high rises, like thousands of high rise buildings, and in no culture, history, or anything.
Yeah.
So one town sounds more interesting, and I know that it's not the same as Taiwan, but I hated Linkou because of the type of people who move there.
Oh, really?
Well, the sort of young money family, no interest in culture of any sort. Just they live how Americans live, on their phone, go home, watch TV, and that's it.
Yeah.
So yeah, really sterile. And then the Taiwanese who live that way were also really arrogant about their social status. So I would assume that the Vietnamese are even worse for that because it's newer money.
Yeah.
So there's definitely some guessing going on with that equation, but I don't think I'd like it in Dion. So I said, if I can, I got new information. I can make it early November after all. So I'll take that if it's still available. Just because being able to be in a high rise on the riverfront and see the river every day would be worth a lot, I think.
Yeah. Yes.
So what very little I could find about being there, gosh, this must be the truly old road built, I guess, in the Depression or something. It's so rough, concrete, but just, yeah, this must be the ancient road. That's wild. I've never seen a road in America like this. Yeah, it's got that very old look to it. So yeah, what little I could find about it said that Maito is the gateway for tourism up the Mekong, where all the boats start from, the cruise ships and that stuff. And as a consequence, there's a lot of predatory tourist booths and stuff like that. A lot of like just new tourist crap that caters to rich new money from Asia. So I'm not thinking I'm going to go to an actual historic town, but still better than the northern suburb of new money. And then the growth there is so huge that it said pretty much anywhere you go in the country is going to be explosive building and growth and new money and that. So anyway, maybe I'll go in 6 weeks rather than 8 or 9 weeks.
Yeah, okay.
And I found out legalized documents means that their embassy has to approve it. There may be an embassy, like you suggested, in Atlanta that I can take it to them and get it done. And then I don't have to lug it around to Vietnam. But from the phone, I can't get the document list, so I got to wait at least a couple of days, probably, to get to a Wi-Fi so that I can access it on the laptop.
Yeah.
But when I looked through it, it was a longer list than Taiwan, as I recall. Maybe not really, but nothing weird really, just your standard stuff.
Okay.
And I don't know their sort of wink system. Like Taiwan, you could say, as long as the school hired you, then they would vouch that you had done whatever requirements are. And if you weren't in Taipei or Kaohsiung, then chances are the school owner would know the police guy's brother and so on, and it would just never come to be a problem if the school wanted you. And it may work that way there. It sounds like it's a pretty corrupt place, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about that a lot today and which one to do, but I'd already sent that pretty sure that Maito is a more interesting place than the suburbs. And if the river's there may be little sailboats, there may be water activity, I don't know.
Well, I just would imagine there would be.
Well, it's their, Mississippi River. So if you're in New Orleans, you have no opportunity to play in the Mississippi.
Yes, you're right. You are right.
So, yeah, man, this road is the roughest road. The gravel roads, every one I've been on, was less bad than this.